So guys, now we're gonna do the back doors. The back doors are a little bit different than the front ones. For example, in my case, I don't have a module here. So the difference is that we don't need to code anything. For the back doors for an Audi A3, like the model that I have, there's no module back here. So when you go to OVD 11 and you go to sub modules on the 52 and 42, like driver door and passenger door, when you try to scan it, there's no module. So which means that we need to connect the positive cable to the motor, to the red wire that is providing power to the motor that controls the windows. And for the negative, we need a negative that is not constant, which means that, for example, if I connect it to the negative of the window, the light will always be on. That's not what we want. We want that when we open the door, then the circuit closes, and then now we have power. So I'm gonna show you how to remove that, and that's what this video is all about. Okay guys, for step one, we need to remove this part. If you have not seen my videos for the front doors, I recommend you go and check that out. But once again, there are a couple of plastic clips that go at the bottom here. They go that way, so don't start from the bottom, start from the top. If you start from the bottom, you're gonna break them, and will not be hold tight. Okay, so you start from the top, you put your tool here, make sure it's plastic, so because, for example, in my case, this is leather, so we don't want to scratch that. So you pull out gently, and then this other one at the bottom, you just keep going. Yeah, that's it. So now you pull that way. So you pull up, and it comes out. So this is what I mean. This, as you can see, it's longer than this one's, and it's different. So you want to start from this side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's 2 here that they go in that way. Okay. So now we have a small speaker, and there should be 3. One should be down here. There you go. It should be 3 torqued 25, if I'm not mistaken, screws that you need to remove. So let's go and do that now. So yeah guys, torqued 25. These are they're all the same size and the same length. So 1 is out, 2 to go. Okay guys, all screws have been removed. You can see there. Now we need to remove the door frame. So here, you're gonna go from the bottom. One of these, you put it between the plastic and the metal, and then you're gonna twist, and then there's I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 little bolts, and then you just have to put the pry tool in it and then twist it that way or this way, and then it's gonna pop out. You be careful, but they're pretty secure. Okay guys, just I wanted to explain a few things to you before we continue. So with that removed, when you take this out, you lift up. So you see, this is where the clips that I was talking about. So they're just when the door goes in, they go like this, so you just have to pull it out. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, now this is a latch that opens the door. If you pull, it opens the door. So this you just pull out, and this, it goes inside a metal bracket, and you just have to pull it out of it. That's it. Then you got the connector for the speaker. So you see that you just have to press here and pull out. So just a closer look. And then there's the other one for the window controller, and you just have to press on this tab and then push that. Now, as you can see, I don't have a module back here. I only have the motor. Here are the cables that provide power to the motor, and that's it. I got nothing else. So we need to take this out, and we need to disconnect this. Now, how do we disconnect that? So there is a red locking mechanism back here. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. So that red mechanism, you just have to pull it out. So you need one of these to go back here. Push forward. Push out. When you get to this cable, it's gonna be a little bit tricky, so you need to have one of these. So what you have to do is put it back here, like so, and push it out. Until it comes out. So this moves up and down. Okay guys, that connector is really hard to get out from this side. You have an option of taking this out and doing it from the back, but the only issue is that this is already connected to your window, and I don't want to really mess with that. But anyway, you gotta be careful. With this, I want to show you the locking mechanism. So this is the locking mechanism for that connector. So it is like that when it's closed. So you see that there's a little plastic lock. So you need to lift this up and pull the red part out. You see that now we're over that plastic thing. Now it's unlocked and you can pull out. The only issue is that it's really tough to do it because you don't have that much space here to do it. So just be careful. I kind of broke a little bit here to get it out because I didn't want to take this part off. So just be careful there. Okay, now with that part off, we need to remove this part here, which is this one. It's really simple. Not very complicated. Now, why do we have to remove this? So we need to get to this connector right. Let me see if I can. Right there. This connector. So there's a little tab here. You just press on there, and it should come out. You push that tab down, show you the mechanism so you don't break it. So it's gonna be like that when it's plugged in. So you're just gonna press down here, push it down. Once it's down, then you can press like so. So you see the little tab going up and down, and then you just pull out. Okay. So now in here we have to get this cover off, which is really simple. Just a little. Okay, with that part out of the way, it's very simple. It's not too much that we can do that. So you see here, that's a small tab. You just have to open that tab and get this out. So the positive, we're gonna get it from here. So we're gonna tap into this cable. We're gonna tap into this cable, the red and the yellow. So that's gonna be our positive. And our negative, we're gonna grab it from this one. The last one, yellow and brown. That's gonna be our negative. So we need to tap into those in order to get power. So this what basically does is that it sends a signal to the computer telling that the door is open or not. So here we'll get ground every time the door is open, and every time the door is closed, it'll cut the circuit. Okay, so let's go and do that. So you just gotta be really careful. So what I do is that I take this down up to here, tap into the cable around here, put maybe heat shrink here, and then a little bit of tape, just double precaution, and then put it back together, and that's it. Same here. Okay, but I won't be able to put heat shrink here because I don't know if I can get the cable out. I'll give it a go, see if it's possible, but we'll go back to that. Okay, let's get the soldering done. Okay guys, I have already pushed this back, so remember we're gonna do the brown and white cable and yellow cable, which would be this one right here, the last one. So there's a couple of ways that you can do it. The easiest way would be just to strip this here, connect it here, and then put some tape on it. I want to put shrink tube here, so I need to take the pin out. So this is a locking mechanism here, so very simple to remove. So we just need to pull in here, pull. I'm not gonna pull it all the way because I only need this one right here. So I'm gonna put a little pin in here. I'll show you just in case you want to do it like this. Pin right there. Put a pin right there, push it in, and then I pull it from the other side. Okay, if you do it like me, then when you take it out, you'll have this. So I'm gonna strip here and put it in there. So I'm just gonna cut the video here, do that, and come back. Okay guys, this is the final look. So let's recap for 1 second so I can tell you what I did. So I connected here, the positive, it goes through here, and then this plug, I just open a little hole on the plug, and then I pass the cables through there, and then I connected the other one here. So remember, negative connected to the brown and yellow, which is the last one, and then the other one goes to the red and yellow. That's the positive. So we have the connections here for the lights. So all we need to do is put it back together. So I'm gonna connect all this, put it back together, and show you the final result. Okay, so just remember, when you put it back together, you close this up, connect this one, then connect the speaker and connect the control for the mirror.